Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery. Happy Monday. It's Monday, everybody. Um, I hope you're all doing well. We decided to start out this week with a bang. Let's start out with one of the fan favorites, Total Request Live. I think you all love it. We love it. We love doing it. And I hope you're ready for some fun today. Let me see. I'm going to see who's here. The comments screw on here, but I'm going to actually, let me turn them on here as well so you can see each other's comments. We have Kimberly here. Hello, Kimberly. Len is here. Hello, Len. Vicky is here, says hello, everyone. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. If you're out there, please say hi. Let us know you're here. It's great to have you here. Please share this with your friends. Let them know we exist in this world. Um, you know, Andrew and I have been doing a lot of planning, a lot of talking, and the one thing we've been saying, things have been rough lately. We're not, we never hide that fact when it happens, and um, things for small businesses in general have been very rough lately, and it wouldn't take but a few more orders every day. Um, to really make a huge difference in our bottom line and the things that we're able to do, and just give us some security and peace of mind. So we ask you, please share our broadcast with people, let people know we exist in the world, help us out with that. We do believe, mostly we don't do a lot of ads, we don't do things like that. We believe in word of mouth. We want people to, we know people trust their friends. And if you trust us, we hope that you'll tell your friends about them or about us. And, like I said, it wouldn't take much more than what we've already got going on to really feel a little bit more secure in how things are going in the world right now. So we know that you all mostly do that anyway, but I like to put that out there for anybody who may be coming to us here or hasn't seen us for a while. Welcome back. We've had a few people visiting the online store more often. Hey, Dominique, thanks for joining us. Susan's here as well. Hello, Susan. We've had a few people coming back to us after a while. We've seen some names that we haven't seen for a while, so that's really nice. We've seen some new names coming through the online store, which is always a wonderful thing to see. That means we are reaching new people, which is great. And we try and do the best job for everybody that we can out there. Andrew is not here yet. I should have led with that. Andrew is home making dinner at the moment. We always sit here and chit chat for about 45 minutes to an hour anyway. So I told him he wanted to make sure he's making some soup. He asked me what I was hungry for today, and I said, I would love some soup. It is cold here, y'all. It's 33 degrees outside right now. The low is going to be 27. The high was 53. It did not feel like 53. It was snowing here most of the day. Not a lot of snow. There's a little dusting of snow laying on some rooftops and things, but it is cold, especially after 80 degrees yesterday. I think we went up to 81 or 82 yesterday, and then we have sunk down today. It is saying right now, it is saying 32. What's the feel like? Feels like 17 degrees. That's more like it. 32 feels like 17. I was like, it is not 32 out there. I just came in from the car. I had to go check on something, but I've been here at the cottage today for a good portion of the day. Andrew and I have done a lot today. Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra says it was 80 today. Not here. It was 80 yesterday. Yesterday was beautiful, a little too warm, but I'm gonna not knock it, But yeah, it went from 80 degrees until feeling like 17 right now. Yeah. So anyway, Andrew's home. I went for groceries today and he's making soup. And he said, I don't want us to be eating at 3 a.m. We often go long on a Total Request Live. I think some of these Total Request Lives have gone for like 5 hours. I don't know what we're going to do today, but if y'all have got requests, we would love to hear them. You can start putting them in the comments so I can start gathering them for Andrew when he gets here. So go ahead and drop in the comments if there's something you're looking for. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, hey Susie, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is a total request live. That means you get to totally request everything you would like live. So we ask you, what are you looking for? What kind of jewelry supplies? What things have you not found before that you're looking for? What things, like sometimes odd things, vintage things? People have asked us for like vintage Cracker Jack charms, and Andrew pulled out his whole cache of vintage Cracker Jack charms. So you never know what he's going to have. Sometimes the weirder, the better. I will say tonight is not the night to ask us for like findings, or at least not like ear wires and things like that, head pins. This is not the night for that. We like energy. Andrew gets bored of looking for head pins. So when you're looking for something, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to look for, and we'll look for it. If you don't ask us for anything, this is a very short show. Of course, we will try and find our normal 30 lots of something to show you, but if you don't let us know what you're looking for, this becomes not so much fun, and it becomes a very short show. So we need to know what it is you would like, and we'll look for it. So start putting those items in the comments, and the more you put in the comments, the more Andrew will have a head start looking for stuff when he gets here after making our soup. Let's see. Sandra says, yep, I'm here, commented above. I understand William, February was awful. March has been much better. I think April will be much better. I feel really good about it. I am hoping so. It's been rough weather-wise, sales-wise, however-wise. Like things are starting to look up in all ways, but it is a rough time for small business right now, and a lot of people that we talk to are feeling it. Sandra's looking for 8mm black onyx matte. Oh, we just had, no, it wasn't black onyx. We had matte, something else. Okay, put them in the comments. We'll see if Andrew can find it. You never know. You never know. Anne's here. Hello, Anne. Thanks for joining us. So, Len says, we have air conditioning on, probably hotter inside. Yeah, we had the windows open. It was like 83 outside and 83 inside or something like that yesterday. I had the door open at the store. It was pretty amazing. Vicky says, I'm at my B desk so I can figure out what to request. Good. That's right. Sit in the cockpit, right? So you know what you need. Yeah, please start putting them in the comments, and I'll be able to scroll through the comments when Andrew gets here and figure out what we're looking for. Actually, I have paper. I have paper. I'm going to start writing some things down too, so that by the time he gets here, I'll have a list. So 8mm black onyx matte. Says needs several strands. Well, we'll see if we've got any. Who knows? Who knows if we've got or not got? Andrew has the knack for finding things. 4mm or so faceted round black spinel. All right. Okay. And let's see here. Hand cut Amazonite. Good. So how was your weekend? How was everyone's weekend? I can see this Sharpie, not very good. Um, Susie asks, what kind of soup? He's making vegetable soup or bean soup, vegetable soup. I don't know. I asked for like a vegetable soup, and I picked up beans, lots of different kinds of beans, because he makes a really good bean kind of soup stew that we usually put over rice or something. So I picked up like a big bag of frozen vegetables, and beans and potatoes and mushrooms. And so I don't know what will come of that, but I'm excited for it whenever we're going to be getting to it. I don't know when we'll get to it. Um, it's been a busy day. Uh, my weekend at the store was pretty good. We had a few people in throughout the day. My mom came to visit me yesterday, which was nice. And we had a few people come to visit us in the store and grab a few things yesterday, which was nice to see. Um, Friday and Saturday, I believe, were a little slower, but with that nice day, it brought a lot of nice people out and about. So we're trying to get the word out that we're there. I did a quick video. You may have seen that on making a quick little pair of earrings that I shared, trying to get people to realize that they can come out and make things with us. Um, so we are, working at that and trying to find ways to get people into the store. We focus our Facebook timeline a lot on online sales and these lives. And so we're trying to figure out, ways to also implement the store and not get people confused between it all, because a lot of people think what we have in our physical store is the same as what we have in our online store, and they are nearly completely different. If you see it in our online store and you try to come into the physical store to see it, it's probably not going to be there. They are very different animals, and we curate things for the store that we think will be good for people coming in to make stuff, and things in the online store for people who are going to grab things and make on their own. So while there's not a huge difference between that, there are very different selections available. Um, let's see here. What's everybody saying? Um, ba, ba, ba. Everybody's talking. Let's see. 4mm or so fast black spine. Okay. Also, hand cut Amazonite. Got that. Everybody's saying hi. Lena's multitasking, talking to their mom. Not good at multitasking, says Sandra. I know, right? Um, what was the um, Sandra gave a reminder. Don't know what that is, but good. Red orange check glass, 8 to 10mm. Red orange check glass. Red orange check, 8 to 10mm. Okay. This might count as a finding, but round dimpled puties. We'll ask him. Round dimpled puties. We'll see. We'll see if he's up for it. Let's see. Kim says, I checked their store inventory for check Rizzo beads. Maybe you have some in your stash. Can I ask? I don't know what that is, though. What's a Rizzo? Andrew probably knows. I don't know all those things, but I'll ask him. Let's see here. Malachite rice barrels. I'm glad y'all came with things to look for. I like that. We like that. I have a cat sleeping on one hand, Suzanne. Nice. I wish I had a cat here. Barnaby keeps looking at me longingly as I leave the house, and I feel like I should just bring him here with me when I come. He doesn't like car rides though, and it is like a 10 to 12 or so minute car ride. And so while that's maybe he would get used to it if we did it enough, but I don't want to freak him out, especially with his asthma. Um, but I do feel like, yeah, I do feel like it's I need a buddy here. Uh, hey, Leslie says Rizzo's are small rice-shaped pressed glass bead. Okay, I'm looking behind me. We'll ask Andrew when he gets here. Um, let's see. Um, Leslie's here. Hello. Thanks for joining in. Um, Len has requests. Me, I have requests. Nice. Put them in the chat. I'm trying to write them down. Sorry, I'm a little distracted doing that, but it makes it easier for me to find them when Andrew's here because he's not here to call them out to. So he's going to be running around. Um, Here it's where I'm at Star Cottage Studio, by the way. This is our jewelry studio, filming studio. We're going to teach classes here in this spring, summer. This is where we do our online fulfillment from. This is our wonderful little building here. And Andrew's going to be running around, maybe not running, walking briskly around looking for these things once he gets here. It should be fun. We have a lot of fun doing this, and I hope everybody enjoys it. So this is the way that all of this goes. For those of you who may be new, so you request things in the comments like you're doing now. I shout them out to Andrew. Andrew puts them in his mental computer and looks for them. And if he finds something that's like it or close to it or exactly it, and he's willing to part with it, sometimes he's not willing to part with his things. If he's willing to part with it, he gives it to me. We discuss a price. We give it a lot number, just like our regular lives in the evenings. We give it a lot number, we give it a price, and we put it up for sale. Just because you requested it does not mean it's yours. You still have to be the first one to send us an email to info@allegorygallery.com with that lot number. The fun of this is maybe not so much fun, but I think it's fun. The fun of it is that um, somebody can get it, like sneak in there and get it right out from under you. Now, some people are very nice and they just, wait for the person who requested it to be able to send an email. They give them some time. Some people, they want it, they're gonna get it. So you gotta play. It's all fair here. So it's kind of like a game that way, especially when Andrew really starts finding things quickly and people want things. Len says, I wish I was there to run around. It is fun. There's a lot. Andrew knows where most things are. I do not. So he does the running and I do the emceeing here, I guess. Um, Andrew should wear a GoPro so we can follow along. You'd probably be dizzy and horrified at at how things are right now. We've been moving things around so much, getting ready, trying to move things around and get ready for classes here, and but it's all fun. Face cabs, smallish, or beads. So beads with a face cabs or beads. Small-ish. Okay. I know we've had some face buttons. You may have gotten some of those already, those check glass face buttons. I forgot we had a kit. I just put, so if you watched our Kitapalooza for my birthday, I had said I was going to put those kits in the online store. It took me a while. It took me almost a month, but I finally put those kits into the online store. So if you missed out on any of those, there were 18 of the 30 or 40, I can't remember how many we did, 30 or 40 kits that we made that night or we showed that night. So those are now in the online store. And they they're ready for you to grab if you want. And by the way, if you didn't see the news, we're having a flash sale right now in the online store with 35% off almost everything in the online store. Use discount code FLASH35. Let me put that up here. If I can make can I make one while I'm here? I think I can. flash 35. There it is. There it is. Flash 35. That's all you need to put as you check out, and you'll save 35% off almost every single thing in the online store. So, have you had your eye on that wonderful lapis strand that's in there? Have you had your eye on those wonderful aquamarine beads? They are now 35% off. The only things that are not 35% off in the online store right now are Andrew's latest drop items. Even my things are now 35% off. So any of the new vessels I put in there, any of the pendants I put in there, um, they are 35% off. So you can get them now, flash 35 in the online store. Make sure you check that out. It is only valid until we started at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time today. It will only go through 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So load up your cart, save 35%. We hardly ever do more than 20% off in our online store because we try to keep our prices as fair as possible all the time. We're not one of these stores that can run on sales. We don't inflate our prices so we can have a sale every week. So 35% is a lot for us. And I think you'll get some really excellent deals in there. A few people have already taken advantage of it. If you're not on our email list and you're not on our text message list, you may not have seen it yet, but we've also posted about it on Facebook as well. But if you're not on our text message list and our email list, go to our website and sign up because it's worth it. Let's see here. What else are people looking for? Um, Len says, and make my requests and he'll read them from you. Why am I reading them? What's going on? I'm reading everything, aren't I? Am I not seeing comments? Pebble shaped matte white check. I have had those on my list to look for you, Anne, for some time. They're literally in my reminder list. Anytime I go through any bags that might have vintage check glass in them to see if we have any more, but I will put them on this list as well. I've been trying to find them for you. I don't know if we have any. Pebble check glass white 8mm. Looking for bloodstone. Just bought the drops in the store. Thanks for the sale price. Any 4, 6, 8mm round bloodstone. 4, 6, 8mm round bloodstone. Okay. Kim says it's an incredible sale. The Flash 35 showed up automatically in my cart. I was so happy. Yes, if you click the links that we post, whether it's the link from the email or the link from the text message, we can't really put links on Facebook, so we just tell you what to type into the discount code box because if we put a link, Facebook suppresses it. But if you just click on those links, it should automatically add it to your cart for you. We put a big banner on the homepage so people know, even if they haven't seen anything about it, that we want you to save that. We want you to take advantage of that. We know there are people out there who have things in their cart and they kind of wait for a sale. We're not. We know what happens. So if you've had things in your cart for a long time, waiting for like the next sale, now is the time to pull the trigger or push the button or whatever you want to say. Now is the time. I don't know what is happening. My notes apps just came up and I didn't click on that. That's weird. Purple Mojave turquoise. We can ask. Purple Mojave turquoise. I don't know if he'll let that go if we do have it, but we'll see. So yeah, today has been a busy day for us. We got up and started working on, so we've had these two bookcases that we've been talking for a long time about with y'all, um, that we've been trying to get moved into the office. And so we finally took the time this morning to clear out the things that were in the places that we were going to put these bookcases and move them there. So we cleared everything out and then we brought the bookcases in. And then we started thinking about it, and we decided that maybe the um, the one bookcase we're going to put in there shouldn't be in there, or maybe we need to move more furniture around. So I don't know. I don't know that. I had this vision. So I have in the office this one of these, the like the 5x5 IKEA Kallax bookshelves, and it has my records in there and my record player on top and a speaker, and it has my photo albums from my grandmother in there. And so that's kind of the thing in the middle of the wall. And I wanted these two white bookcases on both sides of it so it was symmetrical. But now that we've put them in there, we're like, we had the one out of there, and I'm like, the door completely opened. Like the bookcase actually blocks the door from completely opening. And we're like, that's not the greatest feng shui, right? So now we're trying to figure out if we need to move things around and move more furniture around. And so we kind of got into that, and we're like, okay, we got to stop with this because we got other things to do. I went to the bank today. I went to the grocery store today. I came back, um, worked on a few things at the house, and then we decided, let's launch this sale today. And so we launched this sale. Well, first we decided we're doing the total request live today because we said Mondays are hard. Let's have some fun. um so total request lives are always a lot of fun. I think we think they are, so hopefully you think they are too. And so we said, let's do a total request live. That'll get the week started off well. We've been talking about this thing that we might want to do. um uh so instead of total request live today, we almost did a spring cleaning sale, um, or a spring cleaning something we were going to do. And the idea behind this sale is it's not going to necessarily be only beads. It might be like art prints that we have that we don't, we're ready to pass on to others. Statues and art pieces that we've collected. We don't know. It could be the most random stuff from our collections that we're going to, try to move on. We have a lot of stuff, y'all. We have a lot of stuff. And so we're thinking about doing something like that. What would you all think of that? Would you want to watch a live that wasn't like jewelry components? Because we mostly, most of our stuff here are beads and pendants and things like that. But would you be interested in things like art prints or original works or statues or sculptures or things that we have collected that we are, no longer, it's time for them to move on. um, we have this kind of circulating art in our house, and we'll move things around and change things up, but some of the things were just like, they no longer, fit us or feel like us. So what do y'all think? Would you be interested in that, or would you not? And it's okay to say you're not. But we're trying to get a feel for what people might like. um, Kim says, William, you're going to be so busy tonight. You'd better have Andrew make some strong tea to go with that soup. I don't drink caffeine. Um, so nothing works for me as far as that. But we're going to be busy, but we're also, we're used to, we're up late as it is. Um, Anne says, if someone was eyeing Williams' oil slick pottery vessel, the sale is a great price. The one I have is my favorite piece of Williams, so layered. Yeah, I put that on sale too, which I shouldn't, but I did. So there's one of those, and thank you for saying that, Anne. It is. That was kind of a special edition. I don't know if I'll ever make those again. I kind of want to make more of them, but I don't know if I can. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Um, yes, art is cool. Artisan pieces sound fun, says Len. Thank you. Anne says, I think that would be cool. Good. Kimberly says, I can't say one way or the other. What? You can't, pick a way. No, I get it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what there's going to be. And we were going to do that tonight because we thought it would be something new and a little bit fun, but we also thought it might be too weird to not kind of prepare people for that first. So we're like, let's do a total request live instead. So we're doing the total request live. So we're going to work on that. And I've been falling behind. Let's see here. I see Lena's pink conch beads, pink conch beads, and single large gemstone focal beads, but not pendants. Single large gemstone focals, if I can spell, not pendants. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, so that's what we're thinking about doing. And hopefully, I mean, what we're gonna see. I don't know that we're gonna do it, but we're doing a lot of spring cleaning in our house right now, and like we started moving the stuff in the office around, and we're gonna find more things. Andrew found some. We moved something today that is a bunch of, I think, sterling earrings. We've put a lot of our sterling um, like pins and brooches and things um, on the online store. But I think Andrew has a whole cache of sterling earrings now too that we haven't done. So that's a whole thing. We moved that around, so we might be delving into that. Who knows? Um, but Andrew's kind of like, we'll just take one table, one table in the house, and we'll be like, okay, what do we want to sell from this one table? Um, so we're gonna see what it's gonna be. Um, Let's see here. Dominique says, same here. 3 bags of trash and 2 giant bins cleared out just today. Woo! You're ahead of us. We're kind of in that phase of moving things around, but nothing has gone to the trash yet. We've moved some things out into the garage. We had a glass case that we were using for something so that, it would be protected from the cats. And I don't know what Andrew did with it, but we moved the glass case out into the garage. We had a heater that died on us over the winter, so that until we can find the day, we got to figure out the day. Anybody know the day if you're local here in Ligonier? Have they arranged a day for like electronic collection? There's usually a day or two throughout the year here that the town does a town-wide like electronics collection. You pay a little fee and you can dump your electronics where they'll be properly processed. So we need to figure that out. But for now it went to the garage. We finally moved the bookcases around. We have them mostly moved, but there was a bookcase we brought out of the office to replace it with another one in the office. um, so it's like, so we got to move that bookcase probably into the garage. And that may actually move into the basement or somewhere for my pottery stuff. I don't know. We're figuring it out. Let's see. Anne says, I started to clean out a closet, maybe 1/3 of the way done. Something is better than nothing. Yeah, that's what we figured. So we got, like I said, we got the office, we got the bookshelves moved in. Now we don't know if we want them in there, but we got them in there. And they're no longer in our entryway. And on the landing at the top of the stairs. Andrew had gotten one on the top of the stairs landing. I don't know how he did. He got it up there by himself. And then one was in the entryway. And we finally got those moved. And we're starting to work on the entryway. And we got our carpet scrubber out. Like, this is a big, like, we're trying to do like a full force, spring cleaning. We got the I've got the carpet scrubber out, and we are clearing out all the stuff in the entryway so that we can get the carpet cleaned and all that good stuff, vacuumed, cleaned, do all the edges, move the furniture away. And so we're trying to do that and really get um, you know trying to work on a room at a time, kind of. That never happens, but you know so that's what we're working on. It's a big thing, but we got a little bit done today, and as Ann said, a little is better than nothing, right? It's going to take a while to get through it's going to take probably longer than spring to get through the whole house, but it'll be so nice when it's done. Um, let's see. Kimberly says, my dad told me to have a dumpster delivered. I would love to have a dumpster delivered, to be perfectly honest. Dominique says, a whole dumpster. Come on, Dad. LOL. Um, says, yeah, I have all this stuff my adult children left behind cluttering my house, says Kimberly. Yeah, we have enough probably to fill a dumpster, between furniture that we want to get rid of and things that probably nobody's going to want. We probably could have a dumpster. Dumpsters are expensive though. um, so we got to figure out what we're going to be doing, um, and we'll see. um, uh, but it may come to that. It may come to that. Kimberly says, I also have all my fluffy clothes that need to go, and bedding for beds that we don't even have the size bed for. That's a thing. That's a true thing. We have bedding that we don't have the right size for. We have a mattress that no longer functions for us. It puts us in pain when we use it. So we need to get rid of that. Um, we have a chair we want to get rid of, some when we got our house, we did a rent to own situation. So we did a rental for a while, and then we purchased the house outright. um, and um, the family that we worked with, we got to know them well. And they're like, we don't want some of this bedroom furniture. And they're like, we'll take it if you want us to take it, but if you can use it. So at first, when we first moved into the house, it was much bigger than any place we had been in. So we're like, we could use that furniture probably in some of the rooms. We don't have enough furniture to fill it. Um, and now we're like, it doesn't really go with what we want. It's not really our style. It served its purpose. And now we need to move it on out. So that's kind of where we are. And it's stuff that maybe somebody would want to take, but maybe not. So whether it finds a new home, or has to find its home in a dumpster or something. I hate to do that, but sometimes people don't want a certain style. Um, so that is what we are working on. And we kind of got a good start on it today. um, and we've been trying to spend a little time each day. We've kind of made this pact. We're going to spend a little time each day, um, moving things around, but also organizing and things, but also trying to spend a little bit of time doing some of the deeper cleaning stuff, and all that. So it's a lot, but it's feeling good to get things moved around, and getting ready for the spring and the nice weather and open windows and all that. And so, yeah, that's what we're working on. And yeah. So what have you all been doing? Some of you are doing the spring cleaning. What else has everybody been doing? How was your weekend? Did you see the D stash? We put things in the D stash last night. If you missed that, you can check it out on Andrew Thornton Project D Stash on Facebook. I think I picked some good things for that. There's some fun stuff out there. Kind of very random, I don't know, but fun stuff. So if you missed that, check that out. That will be up to claim until Saturday night. So you'll have through the week to claim if you want to claim anything there. I'll invoice a couple times throughout the week as people claim more. It usually happens that people claim a few times throughout the week, and I'll invoice here and there. And Kimberly says, I live in the country, but if I lived in town, I would have yard sales. We've thought about doing a yard sale. Here, we have to get, I think, a permit to do a yard sale. We've never done one, but you have to get a permit. I don't think it costs very much, but it is something you have to get a permit and I think pay for. And we just haven't done that yet, ever, since we've lived here. Um, but we're getting to that point where um, we might do that. But first, I think the kind of more interesting artistic stuff we'd want to offer to you all first, because we know that a lot of you have the same tastes as we do. And so you might kind of really like the things that we have. The hard part of that, as Andrew was talking about, would be the shipping. Um, that's what makes it hard. Like if we try to do any paintings or prints or anything like that, we are not really equipped with the stuff to ship all of that. So we have to figure out how that would work. Um, we mostly ship small things, and we have boxes and bags or envelopes to ship those small things, but you start to get a little bit bigger or into weirder sized things, and it makes it a little difficult. So there's that. We have a ton of books we want to get rid of. um, Maybe. I always say I want to get rid of my books, and then I look at my books, I'm like, I don't know if I want to get rid of my books. um, so we'll see. We're planning to go through our bookshelves though and really see if there are things that we can get rid of. Um, Sorry, I'm just refreshing this to make sure I'm not missing any comments over here. Good. Um, but yeah, what else has been going on for y'all? Are you having a good time? Um, Let me see if I don't know if Andrew is on his way. It looks like he might be on his way. Yeah, it looks like he's on his way. Yeah, he's coming down the road. So Andrew will be here soon. So again, let us know. By the way, here's the paper I'm writing all the notes on. This is some sublimation paper. We did these ornaments, and this sublimation didn't come out dark enough. So I have this paper down. This is the first piece of paper I had. So um, that's how I wrote things down. Isn't that something? Is that wild? Um, but yeah. So how is everybody? Comments have slowed down. What are you doing? Talk to me, y'all. Um, what else is happening? I'm trying to think. I should have told Andrew to bring some of that soup, because that could have been, I could duck under the camera and eat some soup, because I could go for some food. We had some salad for a snack for lunch today. We had a salad that we split, and an egg salad sandwich that we split. And that was pretty good. But I'm now hungry again, and I'm actually cold again too. It's getting colder and colder. I have this heater beside me. Ooh, it's getting really hot. I don't know why it's getting so hot, but it needs to get me hotter. Kimberly's cooking enchiladas. That sounds really good. That sounds delightful, actually. Um, I do love a good enchilada. So, um, if you've not let us know what you're looking for in the comments, please do. I have this whole big list here, and when Andrew gets here, which should be shortly, we will run through it and see what we've got. But keep them coming, because he's going to ask for more, inevitably. Um, and I'm trying to think if I got through everything that I wanted to discuss with everybody. Again, a reminder, book club is April 10th. Um, I had all good plans to listen to The Glassmaker at the store this weekend, and it did not happen. So I need to squeeze in time to listen to The Glassmaker. I borrowed it from the library on audiobook, and I have not started it, and I don't know how long I'm allowed to keep it. So I have to get on that. So I think maybe tonight before bed, I'll try and listen to some of it. I have a terrible, time listening to things right before bed because I always zone out and fall asleep. I always fall asleep. And I can't really listen to things while I'm working because I can't focus on what's being said and do the work at the same time. So it's gonna be very interesting. Pretty much before bed is the only time I have to listen to it, other than possibly in the shower. Like that would be the before bed or in the shower. I'll listen to the book, um, and then try and get something done for that. But um, it is April 10th. We will meet on Zoom from 7:30 until 9:30 p.m. And that's inspired by Reading Book Club on Facebook. If you're not joined the group, please join the group and come talk about the glassmaker with us and show us what you've made that's inspired by that book. Who else is out here today? I see there's a good number of people watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you're out there, please say hi if you've not yet, or don't. It's all right if you don't. Um, but yeah, the cats were, they didn't get to go out today because it was too cold. Normally I take them out. They didn't get to go out yesterday either because even though it was hot, we were so busy, we didn't get a chance to take them out. Carly's here. Hello, Carly. Thanks for joining us. Um, Len says, wild. We're watching on the TV and tablet. The TV has a lag. That's different. Wonder why. Um, anyway, um, yeah. I guess maybe it depends how quick the streaming whatever is that your streaming device you're streaming to. I don't know. That's weird. But thank you for watching. Um, how's Carly doing? How are you doing out there? Was hoping that maybe we'd see you in the store this weekend, but I didn't. Um, uh, it would have been nice. Carly's close to us, up in Johnstown, so um, and a very creative person. So we were hoping you'd get to stop by, but it's okay. It's all right. Um, but we're going to try. We've also been talking. So that's another thing Andrew and I've been talking about, trying to do more classes of different crafts up at the Johnstown location. Because while we focus on jewelry, we also know that people in other crafts use beads, or, there's a lot of crossover, and people in other crafts also like to, do other things too, right? Or learn other things. So we've been talking about that and maybe getting Andrew up there to teach some other crafts and things like that. So hopefully we'll see it. Let's see. Carly says, your hair looks nice. I'm so sorry I didn't stop by. I ended up meeting with someone to walk, and then it was too late. But I'll stop. Too late to stop, but I promise I'm coming soon. Good. Yeah, please do. It's good to hang out with creative people. May's here. Hello, May. Thank you for joining us. So again, today is um, I feel like I am all over the place today. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, my brain is jumping from one thing to the next. I started talking about taking the cats out, and then I jumped onto something else. Um, the cats are going a little wild in the house, though, because we're moving things around and clearing rooms out. And so they think it's a free for all to run at full speeds through the rooms that are being cleared out. So right now it's the entryway, and they are just like running full force up and down the stairs through the entryway. And it's kind of really cute, but they're also getting a little bit bad. Um, and I think they're feeling cooped up because they've not gotten to go out in a little while. Let's see. Carly says, I mentioned, I think, to Andrew, I wanted to make a fake plant with beads, so I need a lot of green beads. All right. We've probably got that, or can get that, depending on what kind of green beads you're looking for and what size. But yeah, let him know and he can source them out for you. And make sure we've got them for you. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna get started, like I said, soon. I know Andrew is on his way, or should be. Yeah, he's about a mile away. Um, Actually, he's pulling into the parking lot right about now. So he'll be here soon. Cats like to be spatially aware. They'll always check out when you move stuff, says Len. Yep, they do. And they love it. And they fly through that room now, running down the stairs, through it into the kitchen. The kitchen, however, is not cleared out. It was actually storing some of the stuff we moved out of the entryway until we just got it out into the garage today. So, yeah, we finally also packed up, which Andrew is bringing with him now, the bench, the jewelry bench that we had in our kitchen for a long time. It kind of got stored there over winter. I don't know why it got stored there and not here, but oh, because we lost the van because the van was in the shop for so long. So that jewelry bench kind of got dropped at the house and then could never move. So we have that loaded up into the van right now. So we're going to unload that here as well. Andrew has he put out a call for a helper, somebody that would be willing to, trade time for time. So they're going to help him with a number of different things going on here at the cottage. It could be anything. And then hopefully they will like to learn from him, and so it'll be a nice trade-off. Hello,
Howdy.
he's here. How'd the soup go?
It's cooking.
It's cooking. That's good.
In the slow cooker.
Oh, you put it in the slow cooker.
That way it's ready by the time we get home.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Having a little snap.
Yeah, Andrew's picked him up he wanted dried fruit. He's on a kick for dried fruit. So I found he's like, I want it at this price or lower. He's like, if it goes too high, I don't want it. So we found the one thing that was in his price range, and it was exactly what he asked for too. So some dried mangoes. Unfortunately, they have a preservative in them, and I can't have them or I might break out in hives.
This one is a little bit over processed.
Is it? Yeah.
Like it's not like, like a real.
Not like right out of the dehydrator.
No. It's not bad, but it tastes like, that kind of like.
It's meant to sit on the shelf a little while.
It's like a little bit candied.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind, but it's not.
There's a preservative in it.
It's not the same.
Yeah. May says, hi, Andrew.
Howdy.
People are giving us a whole list of things to look for so far. I know the paper I used is different, but we've got a good list of
What's the name out?
Yeah, I was wondering if you're ready. Giving you a second to orient yourself here. Leslie says hi. Marianne says hi. I just woke up from a nap. Hello, Marianne.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Hope you had a good nap. If you missed it, there's a 35% off sale in the online store. Use discount code FLASH35 to save for all of you who may just be tuning in. It's a really good sale. 24 hours only. 5:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Done. No more sale.
One of the biggest sales we've ever had.
Yeah, we don't usually do 35%. And it's even on my pottery, 35%. I know, I didn't take that out of the sale. But all of Andrew's latest drop, those are not in the sale. We already priced those well enough. We can't give.
It just made it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
The stuff I
just made, right?
The people that just bought it like 2 days ago is going. My face.
I know. I put my potter on some. I'm like, they're like one of a kind pieces. You got the ones you wanted because you got them first.
Just says you are good and generous in your heart.
Yeah.
I'm like a dragon. I'd rather keep it.
He's like, I'm not selling it for cheap. Susan is here. Says hello.
Already.
Says I'm a bit late. Was at our local city council monthly meeting. Well, thanks for joining us. We're doing Total Request Live. I have a list of things.
Which Susan?
Surreal. And so again, 35% off in the online store, 24 hours only, 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. It ends. It's Eastern time.
Siegel watching?
I don't know if I saw Susan Siegel come in. Did I see you? I think I did see you earlier. Yes, I did see her earlier.
It's her birthday, isn't it? Or was it
yesterday? I think that's right. I think it was yesterday, right? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday if we missed anybody.
I know. We try not to, but sometimes we do.
I am terrible at birthdays on Facebook.
I try to be good, but I miss entire weeks
Unless
sometimes. Like
somebody else comments, I don't see it.
yeah. Yeah. Andrew, usually I'll say happy birthday, and then Andrew will come in the comment and be like, happy birthday.
That's exactly so.
That's how it usually works. Another Dawn production is here. It says, hi, everybody. Hello, Dawn. Thanks for joining us.
Nice.
Marianne says, yes, I was surprised at 35%. Yes.
We make money.
We need that cash flow coming in so we can do our spring cleaning.
We're really trying to fix up the cottage.
Yeah.
And the only way that we're going to be able to do that is if we get an influx of cash real quick.
Yep. So we're trying.
Otherwise, it's going to be the sadness.
The sadness.
My potential apprentice is coming tomorrow.
I was just telling them as you walked in about that. Trading time for time.
And I've done it before, and people seem to really like it.
Susan says, I am here. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I know we wished you happy birthday on the Creative Make-Along before it happened. Now we're saying after, right? Let's see. Vicky says, I'm watching my city council meeting on the other device. Nice. And Carly's here with us. We have lots of people here with us. So
what do you got?
8mm black onyx rounds in matte. 4mm faceted black spinel rounds, 4mm-ish. Hand cut Amazonite. Red orange check glass, 8 to 10mm. Round dimpled pewdies. And Anne said if that's too much like a finding, scratch it. Check. Anne asked for it. Check Rizzo beads. Purple Mojave turquoise. Malachite rice barrels. Cabs or beads, smallish in size with faces. Single large gemstone focals, but not pendants. Big focal beads.
Do what?
So single large gemstone beads that are focals, but not pendants.
So
like a big bead.
Big bead.
That can be a focal. Pebble check glass in white, 8mm.
Pebble check glass.
White. It's a specific one that Anne's been looking for from that we had.
You have a picture?
I do have a picture of that one somewhere in my reminders. Pink conch beads and 4, 6, or 8mm round bloodstone. So that is the list so far.
This one real specific.
Well, we ask them all the time, get specific, and
weird in general.
Weird in general.
All right.
So if any of y'all have any more requests, keep them coming. I'll keep my list making going. And we're gonna move this off to the side. And let's see here. The Hubs had to stop and get sweet tarts, so I got a Three Musketeers. I need that like I need a hole in the head, but oh well, says Susan. Yeah, the sweet tarts sound good to me. I do like a sweet tart. Those are good. Three Musketeers, this is pretty good too.
How big is big?
That was Len asking for the yeah. So big, yes. Big. Larger tourmalinated quartz beads.
Larger tourmalinated quartz beads.
That's a new request.
Oh boy.
What did you do?
Oh my word.
So he's gonna start looking for all this stuff, y'all.
Like a warm up.
I know you say let's get to it. We got you missed the warm up. He's making the soup, missing the warm up. So keep shouting out those things that you're looking for. I'll keep writing them down and shouting them over to Andrew. And say it again. There's another one, Nina Charms. What kind would you like? Be specific. first he says too specific, and now he's saying be more specific. Handmade or unusual small bezels. Or unusual small bezels.
Yeah, I got a bunch of bezels.
That was from Anne. Anne also said hint charms.
Maybe. I might have sold them all. So did you got flip?
Not yet. I'm waiting for something. I don't want them staring at the. I want them staring at the table. You,
Flip
you, you. He yells at me if I have you staring at the table, y'all.
You do finger dance.
You do finger dance. Let me figure out here. Where's my? Nope, that's not right. Come on, there it is. They're hiding the settings on me. Let's flip the camera around and see which camera is going to be the best for this table. Probably here. Let's mirror that camera. Or not mirror that camera. Let's move this. Let me take off this show on screen text here. There we go. Opalite, Smoky Quartz, and howdy, says Cheryl. Howdy.
Is this weird enough or not?
I don't know. That's how much is that?
We'll find out. That would be good to know.
Susan says, well, any cat theme things. Smokey is suggesting this as he needs and screams at me.
Are you showing that line?
I'm getting there. See, everybody, what I told you? There's the penny. This is TRL1. These are TRL lots tonight. We're going to Total Request Live. We haven't done that lot number in a while. It's been long enough. Labradorite and Rainbow Moonstone, also Peach Moonstone.
Labradorite, Peach Moonstone, and what?
And Rainbow
Rainbow what?
Moonstone.
I don't know. Let me think about it.
On the bezel? Okay. So this is one of the bezels. This is a Sooners and Leonard Casimir Art Mécanique bezel. Mécanique.
He just called mechanic funny.
In the French way, pronounced mécanique. Art mechanic bezel.
I could probably do that for maybe $5.
$5. Do you have just the one?
I got a bunch.
You got a bunch, some multiples available. TRL1, $5 if you like that bezel. Let me jump into my mail and make sure we've got this here. That. Okay. And now
This was awfully long.
I know I started them early for you. Any feldspar gemstones? Okay, let me go through the list with you again. 8mm black onyx round matte beads.
8mm black onyx matte.
Yeah, looking for multiple strands of those if you have them.
Maybe.
We've sold one of the TRL ones. Thank you so much. A 4mm faceted black spinel rounds.
That one you may have to look because you would know better where.
Yeah, I think I don't know if we have 4mm. We might have that. Did you look in? I think that was that, Ant. We might have that in the online store, actually. You might get a deal on it.
Yeah, because I don't. Some of that stuff, like, I don't know where it is.
Right now we have 2mm. No, just the 2mm ones in the online store right now.
What about this as being a weird stone focal?
The big stone focal. Weird stone focal.
Cicada.
Cicada.
I know some people don't like bugs, but bless you.
Okay. This is TRL2. Boy, that blends into the table.
You have to put some in it.
Rondelle strands in bright, happy colors.
Rondelle strands in bright, happy colors.
So the hole goes through this way on this. And how much is that?
Let's see.
See, Rondelle bright colors. And what was the other?
I do that for $10.
$10. That's a good deal. That's a carved agate. Carved agate. Thank you, Don. Says bless you.
All right, what is it?
TRL2.
The real specific.
the real
onyx.
Black onyx, 4mm black spinel, hand cut Amazonite.
Hand cut Amazonite.
Hint charms.
Hint charm. If that is it, if I have that, it's in a thing like this. It looks like this.
I don't know. I don't even know what hint charms are.
That's Amelia.
Anne says, I just got an AG box delivered, so I'm experiencing double AG joy right now. I saw it was out for delivery today, Anne. We've just sold this one. Sorry, we only have one, I think. You don't have another one of these, right?
What?
This. We've sold it twice if you have two.
No.
No. So just the one sold.
You
want to put another one up here? TRL3.
I don't have any more hint charms.
No more hint charms.
You know, she hasn't made this stuff in years.
Okay, let me cross out hint charms. We know we don't have that.
Unless we didn't sell it before. That's the only way that it would be.
Ooh, this is pretty.
A rainbow.
Rainbow. How much is the Rainbow Nation one?
$6.
$6. Rainbow Nation cicada. It's glass, not gemstone. So Andrew's gonna do it for $6 for y'all in the glass instead of the agate. TRL3. Kimberly says it's a bug. They are. It is a bug.
So you got hand cut.
3 has just sold. Thank you so much. Those are sold. Okay. Red orange check glass in 8 to 10mm beads.
Red orange check glass.
8 to 10mm.
Red orange. Not.
May says, Anne, what a lovely way to start the week. May says, I had that feeling last week. Oh, good.
This is more red than orange.
Len says the glass has no hole. It does. It's right there. It's already sold, but it does have a hole right there.
This is German though.
This is German. That's okay.
It's red orangey kinda.
Well, I think
Under
red
the
or I think it was
lights.
red or orange. I don't think it has to be.
Well,
red.
it's red orange. It's more on the red.
I don't think it has to. I think it could be either of those two colors. It doesn't have to be both.
Well, there you go.
$11. TRL4 red orange.
See, I didn't trick you.
You didn't trick. Now this is, let's see. Oops, this is zero this out. This is 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter rounds.
Did I get it?
I think you got that there. Oh my goodness, holy shit buckets. Kimberly says, did I get 2 or 3 or both? You got 2. You did get 2. You did not get 3. You missed out on 3. Let's see here.
What's the next one?
Next one is dimpled round pewties.
Dimple round beauty. We might have got all through that.
We've just sold number 4. Thank you so much. Remember, we still have more ones left. If you like this bezel, we've still got multiples of these, so you can still claim that. Let's see. Anne said those pre-made beaded stretch bracelets. Which? The pre-made beaded stretch bracelets? I don't know which ones you mean.
All right. So, what are those? You said hand cut.
Hand cut Amazonite. We did the red orange and we sold that one strand so far. Dimpled round cuties.
Is this Amazonite, do you think?
It looks like it.
Maybe show it. And I think that's Amazonite, but I'm not.
It's got a lot of matrix mixed in. It's
sometimes
really beautiful, whatever it is.
Sometimes they show they show it. And
How much you want on that?
what do you think?
Do it for 4?
Sure. That's a big stone bead.
It is a big stone bead, so even if it's not Amazonite, I think it is, but
Right. So dimple beauties.
oh, let's see. You had them on a live semi recently. I think they support women. Oh, those aren't stretch. Those are the beaded bangles.
Oh, like a fishing
from the Indonesian women's co-op.
Yeah, those ones don't stretch.
They don't stretch. We've just sold 5. Thank you so much. That is sold. I have a ton of those, Anne, at the store. We keep those at the store. I don't know if we have any here, but I can definitely show you many, many colors of those if you're interested. May says, I was tempted to get number 3, but took too long thinking about it. Yeah, total request lives generally, thankfully, thank you all, do that. You gotta act quickly.
Is this good for big stone beads?
Let me put some of these away. Ooh, whoa, that's nice.
What's cotton?
It's like a serpentine.
Looks like that.
How much you want on these?
I don't know. What do you think?
There's 7 of them here. Here, you can see them, you all. Look at these. Do you want to do them individually or just the whole group?
Maybe individually.
TRL6, you want to do them at $3 each?
Sure.
$3 each. 7 of these available. That'll give everybody a chance to grab. These are really pretty. So these, whoa, as I throw them around, these are beautiful serpentine large beads. Len says I was making stir fry. I missed 5. That was this Amazonite one.
Yes, for Amazonite.
Here, let me put these away. Ooh, those are pretty.
And look, I found a little shoe.
That is stinking cute. Somebody's gonna love that if you're selling it.
Sure. Go ahead.
He's like, sure.
All right. So what we got? 8mm
matte black onyx. That's for Sandra.
That seems like something that we should have.
I know, that's what I said. I said I think we should. I mean, it seems like we should have it, but I don't know that we're actually going to have it. Rounds are sometimes hard because people buy the rounds up real quick.
You know what? I haven't been over in this section for like a couple years. So that can also be a detriment to my finding.
Oh, Kimberly says my son came home and was talking when William said which bug I won. Kimberly, you won number 2. You won the agate. You missed out on the glass.
So what is that?
Let's see. This is number 6. These are $3 each, y'all. If anybody's interested in these, and there are 7 of them available. They are beautiful serpentine, large beads. So these are what we have available so far. How much do you want to do with these square Amazonite? These are cool. Do it for 8 for the strand.
Sure.
Okay. TRL 7. You also usually get really good deals because we're just pricing things on the fly here.
Yeah, nobody knows. I don't know.
And so this is a strand of Amazonite in these cubes. These are about 8mm cubes. The strand is about a 10.5 inch strand of these lovely Amazonite cubes, TRL 7. Those are really cool. We've sold 1 of 6. Thank you so much. And then how much for the shoe? $6?
Sure.
TRL 8. This is dang cute. I don't know what stone this is. It looks like a
Like quartz with green.
or like a tree agate.
Green. It looks like quartz with green tourmaline.
Oh, green tourmalinated quartz.
Isn't it?
Could be. Whatever it is, it's dang cute, and it's a little shoe. Where are you going to find a shoe bead?
I don't know, but it's cute.
There's like a place to hang it right back there. There are holes that go through side to side too, but there's like a place you can hang it like that, where it would hang. Super dang cute. TRL 8, 13mm by 29mm. $6 for the shoe.
What do we got?
We've sold 7. Thank you so much. That's the cube beads. We'll put those away. Okay. Check Rizzo beads.
You need to look up and make sure I know where I'm.
Somebody told me, because I said I didn't know, they're like a pressed glass rice bead, I think, is what they said. I could be making that up too. Larger tourmalinated quartz beads. Okay. A gemstone croc, says Kimberly, right? It's super dang cute, and nobody has bought it. I can't believe it.
It looks like a Magatama almost, except not twisted. I don't know if I have that. A lot of the shape beads we don't really.
Yeah, we don't specialize in the shape beads.
But you never know.
No, he might
keep looking.
Purple Mojave turquoise.
Don't know about that.
Larger tourmalinated quartz beads.
Maybe.
Malachite rice barrels.
Maybe.
Leslie says, yes, that's what I said. Oh, good. I did remember. Leslie would know for sure.
Do you sell them, Leslie?
Yeah, do you sell them, Leslie? The Rizzos? Are you still having a sale? Single large gemstone focals. We kind of did some of those. Of course, probably always looking for more. Face cabs or beads in a smallish size.
I think they're buttons.
That's what I said. We had buttons. We had the check glass buttons or the German buttons.
What?
Um,
I just found some malachite, but it's not right.
not rice. Let's show it anyway. Let's show it.
Um,
Then says somebody wanted face cabs. Y'all had face buttons. Yeah, we had the face buttons. I can't believe no one has bought the shoe. I thought for sure. It's so cute. Opalite, smoky quartz, labradorite, peach, rainbow, moonstone.
$5.
$5. That's a good deal. TRL9. And as you see, if Andrew finds anything that relates, sometimes we just throw it in too. TRL9, a whole strand of malachite chips. Big,
Opalite.
nice big strand. Let's see here. This is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times 2, 30, 34 inches. 34-inch strand, $5. Let's see, Mike.
That shape.
Oh, okay. Is that one strand? Is it kind of tied?
It's kind of like, I don't know.
I'm just gonna
cutting it up and tying it up.
TRL 10. How much for the rounds?
How big is it?
The strand is that is an 11-inch strand, and they are 7.5 millimeter.
So here's that pink conch. Or is it pink conch or pink shell?
That's not that really expensive. What do they call it? Queen shell something? Is it?
No.
We had one of those the one time. I looked it up and said, "Oh my goodness!" And I was like, "I was gonna sell that for
$1.
yeah." And then I'm like, "No, it's like $300." I was like, "Oh,
Don't be getting wild.
I know." How much for the rounds?
How big is it?
10-inch strand, I said. 11-inch strand, 7.5 millimeter beads. Vintage opalite.
Give me $10.
$10. And it says, I always like the hand and eye charms. Vintage opalite, 11-inch strand, 7.5 millimeter, $10. TRL 10 and TRL 10 just sold. Thank you so much. TRL 9 is still available. TRL 8 is still available. TRL 6, we still have some available. And TRL 1 is still has some available. And what do you want to do on this shape?
That one's a little bit more rare.
Yeah.
But
it's
how many inches is it?
It's a little shorty. Let's see, that's 4.5 plus about 3.5. So about 8-inch strand.
What do you think?
$8.
Okay.
This shape is a very rare shape in the opalite. And this was something happened to this strand. It must have, I don't know, but it's an 8-inch strand, and it got pulled apart and tied back together. But this is vintage opalite, 6mm by 13.5mm, TRL 11, $8 for that strand. $1 an inch only on that. Len says shoes can symbolize wealth or a journey, what path we take, right? Yeah. I'm just surprised.
Like this carved coral. Those kind of look like it.
Carved coral?
Mm-hmm.
How much is that one?
It's carved coral. I could do like maybe $4 a bead.
$4 each. 3 of them available. Okay, let me move. Can you still see? You can still see this. Trying to. Such a weird setup with the way this camera is today. So these are TRL 12. They're $4 each. They're carved coral bead, hand carved coral. They are approximately, I'll do it to the widest part, about 14.5 by 16. There are 3 of them available. Okay. And $4 each. We've just sold TRL 11 a few times, so we've only got the one. Thank you so much. I think my email is just catching up here. So how's everybody doing today? What's going on? Take a breather. I need a juice break. What's everybody having for dinner? We know some of y'all had enchiladas. Sounds delicious. What's everybody having? And Susan, how was your birthday? Did you do something fun? A number of you posted things. So what we didn't talk about is the creative make-along that was on Friday. We had a really good time. A bunch of people came out for the creative make-along. We hung out together, made stuff together, and a lot of you showed off what you made at the creative make-along in the design challenges group. So thank you for that. And thank you for the good conversation and hanging out. It was a lot of fun. And I enjoyed myself a lot. TRL 12, they have all just sold. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put those away. Tacos and beans is made. It's a Mexican night. For some people, enchiladas, tacos. Marianne had pizza. Pizza. That was a question in the D-Stash group. Would you like pizza? Would you take pizza or pasta if you can only have one? Pizza or pasta? Andrews, both. How much is this? Is this one gonna be? Did you
$3.
$3?
Maybe $4.
Wait. What?
Oh, for one strand.
That is one strand.
Oh, that's kind of a long.
That's why I said $3 or $4.
Maybe
That's
$5. I thought there were 2 strands.
no. Wait, we're in TRL 13.
Maybe $6.
13. $6. That's a good deal. So this is what?
A shell.
It's shell.
Pink shell.
Pink shell. TRL.
Like
Inflation. This one.
This happened, rapid inflation.
Pizza and jelly beans for dessert.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I almost bought jelly beans today. Andrew had his mangoes, and I was like, I looked and saw the jelly bean aisle. Look at this beautiful pink shell. This is a 16-inch strand for $6. Graduated, y'all. Graduated. TRL 13.
Here's some face caps. Smallish face caps.
Smallish face cabs. You did find. Ooh, that's your personal stash, I think. How much are these?
I could do maybe $5 a piece.
5 each. They're carved bone.
Indonesia.
Carved bone from Indonesia. Face cabs. They are flat backed.
What are the other things you said?
Let me show them these in measure, and then I'll go to my list. This is about 10.5 by 15.5 millimeters. Sandra says that looks like conch shell.
It does, but it's not.
He says it does, but it's not. But it did but it did sell multiple times.
I wish it was.
You wish it was?
I'll put that on my face.
Put that on my face. So that strand has sold, TRL13. I'm having sour gummy bears while cooking, says May. That sounds delicious too.
Hey, yeah, that's
Woohoo!
from my.
That's flashy. How much is that?
Uh,
Expensive.
How big is it?
Let me look. This is an 8-inch strand, and they are. Oh, that's cheaper than I thought. They are 11.5 millimeters.
Well, it's not a.
TRL.
Yeah, I do like that.
36.
Yeah.
36. He's giving you all a great deal.
This from my hoard.
From his hoard,
From my hoard to your hoard.
the beautiful rainbow moonstone. Look at those flashes in there.
Oh, you want an opalite? This is opalite.
Look at these flashing. $36 only. A full half strand, 8-inch strand of these big moonstone, rainbow moonstone rondelles, faceted. Again, about 11 to 11.5 millimeters, 12 millimeters on some of those. Beautiful. TRL 15. We've sold 2 of the 14s, so we have 3 of those left. Sandra says, of course it did. And let's see here. And how much for this little
face speeds, or you don't want face speeds?
They said, well, what did they say? Face cabs or beads?
I don't know if y'all will like this one or not.
How much for this little opalite?
$3. It's $3 show today.
Kim says, yeah, having a barbecue Beyond Burger. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Okay, let me move these. I'm going to start moving these away if nobody buys them. Nobody wants that shoe.
They're not keeping.
He's like, I'm keeping this shoe. Oh, we just sold 15. Your
My
moonstones. Leslie says, wow, stunning. This is a vintage opalite carved owl.
That cute.
With a hole, it goes top to bottom this way. Vintage opalite owl in the $3 show.
You want this one? Just show that. I don't want to do it. Like go to the trouble of.
Is anybody interested in these? Some of these are missing their bead caps. You can use bead caps on them. But these are hand painted on the inside. So they took a tiny little brush that's like angled. It's a hooked brush, and they take it down in there and they paint these images from the inside.
And in reverse.
And in reverse. So if you're interested in these, let us know. We can get you a price. Like I said, they are missing some of their bead caps.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
No, it's just a glued on little bead cap anyway. It's the bead that's worth the money. So if you're interested in that, let us know in the comments.
I think it'd be like $8.
Let's see here. We just also sold 16, the little owl friend.
Okay.
So this is sold.
All right. List me off some more stuff.
List you off some more stuff. Pebble check glass in white.
Pebble check glass anymore.
I need to show you the picture of that.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is.
Let me pull it up here for
It
you.
used to be when we got that trip.
Yeah, it was from that trip. Here's what it looks like. It's those ones. I don't know if we have, because I've been looking for them too. I've had it in my reminders since she mentioned it. I think she emailed about it. Let's see here. So TRL 16, that one is already sold. Somebody just tried to claim that one again. Sorry, it is sold. Let me take the owl away. I'm falling behind on my sorting here. Oops, let's see. Susan says, I had a nice time on my birthday, went out to brunch and for a walk. Today went to the botanical gardens. That's nice. I miss the botanical gardens. We haven't gotten to go in a while.
Never get to go anywhere.
I know. When we first moved back here, when we didn't have the store, we used to do all these things. We went to Pittsburgh, went to the botanical, went to the aviary. More gemmy large beads, says Len. More gemmy large beads. Nobody's saying anything about the face beads. We still have rondelle strands in bright happy colors is a request.
No.
Smoky quartz. Cheryl's making lemon cupcakes tonight. Ooh. Cupcakes sound good.
And then what? Is that it?
Let's see. We did the rainbow moonstone. We got peach moonstone, any feldspar gemstones. We did a bunch of opalite, but if you got more, people are loving the opalite. Anybody got any new requests to add to the list? Handmade or unusual small bezels. Nina charms. More gemmy large beads. Trying to look, make sure I didn't forget to show anything yet. We still have TRL1. We have these beautiful bezels available. They have a large bail up here. And these are nice, lovely shape. We still have some of these left. I didn't give you the measurement on these, I don't think. These are 31 by about 40 millimeters. Chain tassels. The shoe is still available. The malachite chips, nobody has grabbed those. A whole strand of chips for $5. Nobody grabbed those. And then we still have the face. These are what Andrew often makes his jewelry out of. These hand-carved bone cabs.
Big.
Kind of big.
Hydro quartz.
Hydro quartz.
Yeah, this is not. Those are not a cheap date.
I was gonna say.
Wow.
TRL. What are we on? 17?
About $12 each.
12 each only.
All right, let's be on some more.
12 each. Hydro quartz. Faceted drops. These are big, pretty big. This one is 13.5 by 23.5. This one is 14.5 by 22. One's a little taller and thinner, one's a little shorter and squattier, whatever you like. We just sold 9. That's the malachite. Thank you for grabbing that. Help me make room on the desk here. Chain tassels. Red orange check, 8 to 10 millimeters.
Red and black.
Did one, but we could do more. Hand cut Amazonite. More large style gemstone beads. These hydro quartz are exceptionally light.
What else do we have?
Anybody else have any more requests? Give Andrew something to do. Give him some new requests. Purple Mojave turquoise, malachite rice barrels, 4, 6, or 8 millimeter round bloodstone, rondelles in bright colors, labradorite, smoky quartz, feldspars.
What else?
Black onyx 8 millimeter matte rounds.
You keep saying that one over and over, but the other ones you don't.
Well, the other ones I've gone over a lot of them. Round dimpled pewdies, Czech Rizo beads.
I don't think I have them.
Yeah. I've read through that whole page again and this whole page.
That's it.
That's all we've got. That's why I keep going over it.
There's some listed on cats.
Cat beads.
I don't have them.
You said you didn't have them, so I didn't write them down.
I may have it. You never know.
Len says,
did they want? Is that the kind of face caps they wanted, or did they want different?
somebody grabbed 2 of those. Yep.
Because I have other face caps. I don't know. I got Mozart. That one's not that small though.
Kim says, quote, colorful neck mess.
And I have like cameo.
Len says, I'm finally in style. 2026 spring jewelry trend is large beads and colorful neck mess.
Like I have some of these.
Show us some more of those face. Dark blue gemstone, 6 to 8 millimeter.
Dark blue.
That's a new one.
6 to 8 millimeter. What about?
If I haven't called out your thing in a while, let's shout it out again.
Yeah, because otherwise, it's like it didn't happen.
Carved or shaped, not round, mother of pearl.
Carved or shaped, mother of pearl.
Yeah, not round.
Not round. Here are these.
Okay.
They're kind of base cab.
Ooh. Oh, these were fun. These are what, like $3?
They're like $1.
Like $1?
$1.
$1. Nobody wants the what is the quartz? The hydro quartz.
That's okay, I keep it.
Andrew's like, I am okay with that.
Okay, so
These are plastic face cabs.
they're like a resin.
Like a resin. There are 2 of these. They're $1 each. 2 of that one available. These are about 30 by 40. Yeah, 30 by 40 millimeters. TRL 19, $1.
Where's the green charge? I don't know where those went. We had a bunch. There was like a horn. They may be at the house.
Let's see. And it says, or they could be 10 millimeter blue. So dark blue gemstones, 6 to 8 to 10, blue rounds preferred. This is the other one of these. TRL 19. And TRL 20. This one's smaller. I'm just gonna do it for $1. This is TRL 20. Is this smaller one? We've just sold 19. Thank you. We've sold one of 18, so we still have one of that available, and we have the little mini 20 still available as well at the moment. Thank you. Len says, seriously, Net-a-Porter has a dyed pink braided chalcedony necklace for $625.
Dyed pink chalcedony.
Dyed pink chalcedony. We have that. Just sold some of that the other night. Somebody just tried to grab 19 again. Sorry, 19 is sold out. I think those are
Jade.
Jade, yeah.
Sure, got more.
I mean, we can show that. You never know.
Um,
I'm gonna start taking some of this stuff away, y'all. So nobody wants any more of these bezels.
They're one dark blue.
Dark blue.
Dark blue
6,
stone.
8, 10, 6 to 10 millimeter rounds preferred. Dark blue gemstones.
They're round preferred. Oh boy.
Oh boy. And we're gonna put these away. These are TRL 6. I love these. We only sold one or two of these, so we've got multiples of those available, $3 each. Feldspar, any feldspars. I'm gonna put 8 away. That's the shoe. Going once, going twice. Probably never to be seen again. Who's gonna have a shoe? Susan says, yikes, but I do love all the dyed chalcedony I've gotten from Allegory Gallery. Yeah, we do have nice dyed vintage goodness dyed chalcedony.
There's not very much left.
No, there isn't very much left. I have a few strands of it here and there. Any tool charms like hammers or chisels?
Yes.
In charm form. Let me write that down. Tool charms. Andrew says yes. Coming up.
I did it.
Yeah. Hydro quartz. Nobody wants the hydro quartz. We have one of the 18s still available. One of these. 19 is sold, and we've got one of 20 available. Still available.
What was the size of the dark blue stone?
6 to 10. 6 to 10 millimeter. Len says, right, we make our own. Yeah, make your own. Save that money. Oops. I'm excited for that suit.
This is a dark blue.
That is dark blue.
They're not really round.
They're not really rounds. Round was just preferred. How much you want on these?
$6.
$6. $6. We've got 3 strands available. These are a dyed fossil. TRL 21. Dyed fossil. They're kind of a cube.
They look rounded though.
They're rounded off cubes. Coming in at about, let me make sure that's right. Yep, coming in at about 6 millimeters. So $6 a strand. The strands are 16-inch. And we've got 3 strands available.
How about these? That's Amazonite, I think.
Yeah, it is.
We don't have any inclusions.
You want to do this for 12?
It's kind of low, but okay.
Okay. Trying to give some deals. Slowing down. Keep it coming, people. We did sell one of the 21s so far. Thank you so much. TRL 22. What'd I say on this? 12. And we've got 2 of these available. This is an Amazonite large rice bead. So 16-inch strand.
What size mother of pearl you want?
It just said carved or shaped, not round mother of pearl. Did you have a specific size, anybody? So these are about 12 millimeters by 16.5 millimeters. There's 2 strands, beautiful Amazonite, it's very light Amazonite. Oh, Norma's here, says, hello everyone, just got home from a meeting in Lexington and popping in while I eat some carry-out dinner. What'd you get for dinner? You know we're gonna ask. We're doing total request live. You got any requests, Norma? Any requests that you're looking for while we're Andrew's finding a bunch of stuff tonight?
I'm only finding okay.
Don't forget the tool charms. Got a request for tool charms.
What is that?
Shaped mother of pearl, right? Whoa, whoa. It's coming off the strand. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get those. There it is. Get back on the strand. How much you want on these? What's that?
What is that?
The mother of pearl? Do 8?
Maybe 6.
6? TRL 23.
Did you like that pink shell?
It's sold.
Because I have a bunch of pink shell pendants.
Here's the mother of pearl. Beads in a flattened, I don't know, rounded diamond shape. 14,
These feel nice.
14 by 20 millimeters. This is a 14-inch strand. I have to hold it because it's coming, the one end is coming off. TRL 23. For somebody wanted mother of pearl, it's a shaped. Oh my goodness, what are these?
Pink shell.
Pink shell.
And they feel so nice.
How do we want to sell these?
Just by the piece.
How much per piece?
$3.
$3. I'll kind of do these kind of go, these are kind of the same size.
Oh, you wanted faces?
Face, cabs, or beads, I think it was, right?
Charms.
Face, cabs, or beads, smallish.
Just show this and see if they're interested. Those are those vintage Japanese charms, glass charms.
Vintage Japanese face glass charms. Kim says, I'd call those a rounded marquee. Sure. And they have just sold. Thank you so much. They are sold out. These are made in Japan. These little glass charms. We've sold another one of TRL1, the bezel. Thank you so much. Somebody just tried for the 23s, but they already sold.
Another one of this.
Yes, thank you.
Where was that?
Tool charms. Let me put 23 away. That one has sold. You don't have another one of these around, do you?
No.
Nope. Okay. Sold. Let's see. Nobody's saying anything about wanting the faces, so we're gonna set those aside for the moment. What about here? All right. Nobody wants the Amazonite, the big Amazonites. Okay. I'm gonna put away the face cabs. We've still got 3 of those available. We've sold 2. I'm going to go ahead and put those away. Nobody bought the hydro quartz, so I'm also going to put that away. Anybody got any more requests? He's looking for the tool charms. Yeah, and I'm going to start showing some of these shell beads too, or shell pendants actually. So this is TRL 24. These are $3 each, and I have, these are about, they're all different, but I'm going to say these go together. There's 4 of these ones available. And move 18 down. We still have 1 of 18. We still have 1 of 20. We have 2 of 21. We have 2 of 22. 18. We just sold the other one of those, and we sold 20. So we don't have those anymore. Let me take those away. Leslie never said if she had the Rizzo beads that I saw. Are you still watching? She hasn't said goodnight. She usually says goodnight. Leslie, you got those Rizzo beads on your site? Because we're happy to send somebody over to you.
Twisted sister.
Twisted sister beads. And put these away. All right. Now, let's get to this business here. Keep toying around with this. These are these beautiful pink shell pendants. So this is, we have 3 of these. They're like this satiny, beautiful pink. They're $3 each. We've got 4 of them available.
You know what song is stuck in my head right now?
What is?
Emma Stone singing that cup song.
I don't know what that even is.
I would play it for you, but I don't want to get our channel
Yeah.
excommunicated. What else people want?
No, they're not saying.
Give me some weird.
He's like, give me the weird stuff.
I want some fun to look for.
Leslie says, yes, I have some. What color? I don't know what color people wanted, but the people who asked for the Rizzo beads, head over to Leslie's website and check out her beads. All right. Norma had cheesesteak and fries. That sounds delicious.
Fake cheesesteak, and I couldn't tell the difference, and it was delicious.
Who did?
I forget. Don't worry about it, William.
I was like, what? When did
Don't
you
worry about it.
get this delight?
Oh, I don't know.
One of my favorite things
Oh,
that I can no longer have. Okay, I'm going to do these ones together because they are a little bit wider. These are $3 each, 3 of them available. And then these are these ones. And then TRL 20. You okay over there?
It jumped up and bit me.
Don't let it bite you. TRL 27.
Maybe I should look back in that thing.
Kim says, "Hi Leslie, I'm looking for lighter colored roses. I'll check your website. Thanks." Yeah, head on over there. Friends helping friends, y'all. We have these ones. Cup song is based on an old folk song, When I'm Gone, says Len.
Is it?
Apparently.
Well, when they sing it, it sounds nice.
We've sold one of 24, one of these. We have these more pointy ones, 25, $3 each. We have these ones and these longer ones. All of these $3 each for the pink shell.
I mean, shoot.
Andrew's not saying bad words over there.
Did y'all hear that?
I didn't even hear that, so
I tried to catch my mouth. It did slip out though.
it did slip out.
If that offends you, I'm sorry.
He's not trying to be offensive.
If we dropped a big thing.
You know what? Let's put that one in there too. Let's make that 4 of those available. That's close enough. No one's needing to be too precise on these, right? TR 28.
Some of this stuff is tangled up, so that's why it's kind of hard to.
Tangled up, hard to access.
And then I'm doing like some circular away over there.
These are kind of rectangular-ish, squarish shapes. 28 on those, $3 each. Vicky says, "I'm clutching my pearls, LOL."
Sorry, Vicky. Did that make you sad in your heart?
TRL 29, $3 each. And there are 3 of these. These are slightly different sizes. I'll put that. You know something that Vicky would like? These are these triangular shapes. That's 29. I'm going to put them up here. There's 2 smaller ones and a larger one. That's a nice little pendant earring set if you want. $3 each, TRL 29. And that is all of the pink shell. If you want to know sizes on anything, let me know. But here's your penny. Give you an idea. Marianne says, "The never ever watch History After Dark, Vicky. Your pearls would be crumbled." I've never watched that either. Anybody have any new requests? Give us some requests, y'all. Anything else? Weird stuff you're looking for? Tool charms, carved or shaped more mother of pearl. More of the dark gemstones, dark blue, 6 to 10 millimeters. Chain tassels, rondelles in bright colors, feldspar gemstones, peach rainbow moonstone, labradorite, smoky quartz, opalite. Don't I know where what is? I don't know offhand.
I thought you had a little stash of it.
Peach moonstone? I don't know. Oh, I have some labradorite here. Let's show some of this labradorite. Not got many of these available left. TRL 30. These were 25. Let's do them for 20. Give you a good deal on these. 3 strands available. Okay, I'm gonna move some stuff here first. This is the dyed fossil. $6 a strand for those. Starfish pendant, turquoise tubes. New requests. Starfish pendant, turquoise tubes. I'm going to take away the beautiful Amazonite, vintage Amazonite. Here, by the way, is the other strand of that. It's slightly a darker color. So let me show you those two together. If you want the lighter or the darker one of those before I put them away, you can see they're very Eastery. So Amazonite, there's a little lighter green and then the kind of a little bit darker. That's TRL 22, $12 a strand only on those. Mystic coated quartz rounds. Let me move all these down. Let's see how far can we go with those. Beautiful pink shell. Many of these still available. And then this is the labradorite. These are these labradorite cubes or squares. They're actually kind of squares. Look at the flash on those. They're really pretty. And they are TRL 30. They're $20 a strand. We've got 3 strands available. And the strands are 16-inch strands, close to 16.5-inch strands. For those of you who are looking at labradorite, these are really beautiful beads. Look at those, everybody. TRL 30, $20 a strand. Oh, and these are approximately 3.7 millimeters. 3.7, 3.9, so close to 4 millimeter beads. Marianne says they look like robin's eggs. They do. They do. White heart beads in a color other than red. Let me write some of these down so I don't forget them. Starfish pendant. Turquoise tubes. Y'all are coming up with some good ones tonight. Mystic coated quartz. Marianne says a whole pink table. I know it's a lot of pink for you, Marianne. Nobody's grabbing the pink. Oh, we just sold the darker strand of the Amazonite. Thank you so much. That one is sold. TRL 22. We still have the lighter one available. White heart, not red. Okay, I'm going to start putting these away just to get them out of the way before Andrew grabs me some new things. This is 24. We've sold one of the 24. We've sold 2 of the 26s. So those are both sold out. Thank you. Thank you. Grab those and put those away. We sold the 122. Thank you. And we still have all of 25 available. That's these. A chair? I do have a chair. Yes. Sit down. Yes. A little bit. Putting out this pink table for Marianne. Get rid of this.
Oh, I'm gonna add more pink.
You're gonna have more pink? Let's see. We're gonna clear off 27. We still have 27 available. These sound really nice. That shell. And clear off 28. These kind of squares or rectangles. These are really cool. Nice and light. Great for earrings.
I don't know if y'all would want this, but they're well, got them carved. We had them before and we sold them.
Somebody grab that as a set? I'm surprised.
You don't know a little bit different.
Let me close that up. Let's move this down. TRL 30, that's the labradorite. Anything more like TRL 5 that I missed? Flexible on the gemstone color. What's that?
What is them gemstone?
It's that one.
Oh yeah, this is coming up.
Coming up.
Oh, get ready, y'all.
You're
You're gonna puke.
gonna puke. Okay, how much are these?
$6 each.
$6 each. There are 5 of these available. So these are carnelian bugs, scarabs. I do that for Kimberly.
Oh, I was like, bro, what are we doing with our
Carnelian bugs, the scarab beetles. Is a beetle a bug? Or is a bug a beetle? Or is it none? Anyway, there they are. Beautiful. These are approximately 13 by 18 millimeters. TRL 31. 5 of them available. TRL 32. What's next?
Oh God, somebody asked for
Smoky quartz. How much are those? Ooh, those are nice.
I like that my private bar.
I know. You think like 12 each? 8 each?
How about 10?
10 each?
Because those are pretty nice.
And they're drilled lengthwise,
Mm-hmm.
which is not easy. Drilled lengthwise, beautiful, very nice quality. Smoky quartz.
Now the smoky quartz is almost black. We don't even look at that.
And this is TRL 32. These are $10 each. These are about 13.5 by 27.5 millimeters. TRL 32. Andrew's gotten into his private box for y'all tonight. Okay, what's next? Where's that almost black smoky quartz?
This one, I think,
How much is that one?
this is kind of a spendy string.
Yeah.
Just show it, really.
And you'll figure out if somebody wants it.
Don't drop that.
Don't drop that. You're making it dangerous for me here. Look at this smoky quartz. Deep, deep color. Let's see. Kim says, how many bead sites can I shop simultaneously? Thanks, Leslie and Twisted Sister. Leslie says, good night. Good night, Leslie. Thanks for being here. It sounds like hopefully we brought you a little bit of business.
And that's nice.
We appreciate that, Kim. Share the wealth with our friends.
Yep.
Does anybody have any interest in these? Andrew's not going to price these if nobody wants them because they are spendy a little bit. Nobody's grabbed the other ones yet.
Who said they were
I know somebody specifically said smoky quartz.
Maybe they went to bed already.
They may have. They may have.
Well, I hand it back. I don't need to sell.
Okay, we don't need to sell it. He's like, I don't need to sell it.
How about these ones?
Ooh.
You think that's okay? A little sharp on that.
That's okay. How much is that?
What do you think?
14.
Sure.
14, TRL 33. This beautiful pendant, flat backed, carnelian, faceted. It is 35 and a half by about 37 and a half. We've just sold all 3 of the 29s. Thank you so much. Those are the pink shell.
Thanks. Ooh.
Says, ooh.
How about that?
Nobody grabbing any of these. The TRL, he's not selling it. He's like, nah.
What about this? So pretty.
Nobody on that. What? So pretty. Yeah, that is pretty. How much on that one?
$10.
$10. Is that a snake skin? Agate? Look at how pretty that is. TRL 34. And that one is 30 and a half by 40 and a half. That is so pretty. TRL 34. How is 33 drilled? Drilled straight down through. From top to bottom this way.
These apples.
How about these apples?
That's sunstone.
Ooh. Okay. How much are those?
What do you think?
4 each?
I think we could do better. Could maybe sell them in pairs. And we could do them for 6 a pair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. $6 per pair. 5 pairs available. These are these beautiful sunstone. Look at that. Lots of good kind of flash sparkle in those. Look at that. Beautiful. They are drops. They are top drilled sunstone drops. Really gemmy parts of sunstone in there. They are about 10 by 15 millimeters. $6 a pair. Kind of broke them out by pairs here for you to see. And there are 5 pairs available. We just sold the snakeskin agate. Thank you so much.
What about these ones?
Let me put this away.
This says red calcite, but I don't really know red calcite.
It doesn't look like it.
It looks like sunstone, but not sparkle.
TRL. How much are they?
Maybe 4 a pair. All right, I need some new suggestions.
So these are $4 a pair. That's a really good deal. 4 a pair. 4 pairs available. We just sold 2 of the sunstone pairs. Thank you so much. These are they were listed as red. You said red calcite, but I don't know if that's actually. They're really pretty.
Or like sunstone.
Yeah, they do look more like sunstone without the glimmer. but they are top drilled and little marquee, elongated marquees. They're 8 millimeters approximately by 25.
I found some turquoise.
Any turquoise tubes in there? Ooh, no, that's just some big ass turquoise. Anybody want some really big turquoise? Where did that even come from?
Don't worry about it.
I have never seen this. Holy moly.
Don't worry about it. Because these ones are not the best.
No, they're a little chipped.
They are chipped, but then they're tumbled.
But they're tumbled that way.
So whoever did that is
on purpose.
They got lazy. You can show it, but I don't know if I want to sell that.
Look at this, everybody. Anybody interested enough to try and make Andrew sell this? He's like,
The thing is like I wouldn't know how to price that because they're not like a perfect.
Yeah, like you can see.
Like there's flat spots.
Flat spots on some. But they'd still make great pendants even. Like
I think I got these because you know what it is? I got them at a great deal because they are Wonkadoodle. And I had the idea that I would carve them.
Look how big those are. That's just gigantic. We've sold one of 36, one of the pairs. Thank you.
They're on the size because they're all kind of like janky.
Let me show them the other one.
I mean, those are legit.
Yeah, these are
Some of them.
But these are just odd, big. Vicky says, wow, but I really need both kidneys right now.
And then this one, you can see that it's not dyed because.
Yeah, like it's broken and look at that. Beautiful. I think they're beautiful even though they're broken.
I got these in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, where you were born.
You don't need to be advertising my birthplace. My security question.
Thanks. I gotta change everything.
What's the hospital too?
I don't know that.
Oh.
This one is.
You get your birth certificate.
This is.
Get your social security card too. Hey, you want some carved turquoise?
Somebody wants some.
I didn't.
Did you find any of those tool charms? What happened?
They're somewhere.
They're somewhere. Nobody wants the labradorite. I'm putting it away. Nobody ordered any of the scarabs. That is crazy to me, but all right.
Maybe doing $5.
No, there were 6. There were 6. People want them. One more dollar. Let's see here. We've sold another one of the 36s. Thank you. There are 2 of those left. Nobody grabbed any of the long smoky quartz. Beautiful smoky quartz. $10 a bead. 3 of those available. Let's move these down. I'm going to move these down. We're going to keep these out for a little while. The 35s, we still have 3 pairs of these available. So
here are some different turquoise and some rice.
Woo! 2 of those still available. What is this? Holy moly. Are you selling these?
Could be.
Anybody interested in a shorty strand of this beautiful turquoise? Marianne says, good night, all. Good night, Marianne. This is approximately a 5.5, about 6-inch strand of these beautiful smooth rondelles in 16.5 millimeters. Kim says, now I'm relieved Andrew didn't find the bloodstone beads. I've done so much damage without them. He's still looking.
Yeah. You know, I don't really have a lot of bloodstone.
Yeah. Anybody interested in
But are you
those?
interested in our turquoise with the Egyptian gods on them? Let me see that one real quick. I'm gonna try to identify. Is it Hathor?
I can't even see trying to find the. These are hard for me. Carved turquoise, Egyptian gods.
I think that one is Isis.
Oh, there it is. It goes that way.
This one's holding a hammer.
This one's holding a tool. I'm interested in the big turquoise rondelles, says Anne. These ones, are you going to part with those?
Let me see. These ones, yeah, I can part with them. These ones aren't like the most expensive quality though.
Well, Anne's interested.
There you go.
How much?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that good?
Sure.
32. $32. Interested in those? Anybody interested in these Egyptian gods?
I think this one's Osiris. If not, I don't have to. That's all right. I'm getting the regret scene.
You're getting the regret just showing them.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. He's like, pull it back. Pull it back.
Rewind.
Rewind. Those are mine.
Well, if somebody really wants them, I may part of them. But if it's just like, someone's like, well, I guess I can take it. Then I just keep it.
You just keep it. What are these? Are these conglomerate or are they actual matte turquoise?
They're with turquoise.
I don't even know how we would price these. If anybody's interested, these are fun though.
Here's some more.
Oh, we did just sell 37. Thank you so much.
Here for you, okay.
Oh my goodness.
So like this, like all kinds of random stuff.
Random. Do you like these?
So you have to be careful.
What?
When I just handed you some of this stuff.
Oh. So these are conglomerate matte with turquoise in them.
Yeah, they sell the little nuggets. Somewhere there's a bag of them.
How do you want to price these?
It's not by the piece.
Yeah, by the piece or by the pair?
Yeah.
How much a pair is what I'm asking.
They're like $3 a bead.
$3 a bead. So let's do them $6 a pair. Oh, maybe $3 a bead. We'll let you buy them by the bead.
They're not real like expensive.
TRL. I just think they're really cool.
They are neat.
$3 each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I think there's
I can't
19.
vouch if it's been ugly.
Yeah. If
But
you
a lot of times it's not. You know.
So there they are, $3 each. Len says, I love them, not sure I can afford them. Well, at $3 each, hopefully people can afford them. I hope. And they are approximately 20 millimeters by 13. 19 of the available, $13 each, $3 each.
Like price went up.
Price just went up, added a one in front. TRL 39. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh my goodness. Ooh. How much is this strand? Is this?
That's a cheapie one.
That's a cheapie one, but it's a nice color.
That one's definitely died.
Yeah, it's definitely dyed. What do you think?
What do you think?
Like 6?
It's more like a $10.
$10? Oh, Len says the Egyptian god beads. Don't know if you can afford them.
Those ones are like probably about 40.
Yeah, I think around 45 each. This is definitely dyed. But look at the pretty color. It's just a pretty color. Turquoise. $10 for the strand. It is 12, 13, 14, 15, about a 15-inch strand of these beautiful, kind of really deep green nuggets. So there's that. I just think it's a pretty color. We've sold 3 of the 38s. Thank you so much.
It's a draft from where the air conditioner was.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. What else do we have in here?
This is, of course, exactly what I need.
You were just saying they're too hot.
Not anymore.
It says, let me cool you down. How about this one, Andrew? What is this actual turquoise or is it dyed? This little melon.
This died, but yeah, you can see it. Look.
In the grooves. Yeah.
Doesn't stabilize.
Look at this one.
That's a conglomerate.
Yeah, it is.
You can show that one.
Look at this one.
That one there.
That's like there's a fingerprint still on that one. Yeah, they done pressed that in.
It's funny because that's how they do it, and then they polish it.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that cool?
I think in that same batch, there's one that's like polished.
Len says the one with the hammer is Hephaestus,
The
the Egyptian god ones. Heph. Hepset. Okay, I'm totally mispronouncing that. And let's see here. Do I have any other turquoise in here people might want? He has this whole bin of these little rondelles. These are a little bit smaller than the other ones. If somebody missed out on the other one, we could probably make another strand of these. They're about the same size, actually. They're just a little more blue. 16 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's another one of these that was just like 37. These are a little bit lighter in color. Two people tried to get 37. Only one could get it, but here's 32, or here's 40 if you're interested in that.
Does anybody want that? That's my stash of them.
Mexican Milagros.
I use it on my little dog sculptures.
Anybody interested in arms or legs?
Somebody said they wanted them.
Yeah, we did some of these the other day. Arms and legs. Let's see. Okay. Oops. If you have any questions, or if you want to know if you'd got something, if you want to try for this one, let me know. Let's see. Mystic Coated Quartz, Tool Charms, Starfish Pendants.
I have those, but I don't know where. Nina, I don't know where they're. There used to be a box of it, but I don't know if it's in the online store.
And said, did I get 37? And you did not. You did not get 37. So if you're interested in 40, it is available. How many of these are there in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't usually share them.
What?
In the library.
How much would you want for these? 15 of those.
Those are.
Because I think we had 16 of those or so. There were 32 for those ones.
So that's tricky because some of them, I don't know, like, I don't know, $20.
Okay. TRL41, $20 for this shape. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 beads. These are about 14 millimeters. So $20 on there. We did just sell 40. Thank you so much. Anne says, I would take Milagro hands and also a cow.
In theory, I have that.
There are cows in here.
Oh, there is?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think I have that.
Yep, they're in here. I think that's where she saw them. So how much do we want to do the hands for?
How much do you sell them in the store?
I can't look it up because I'm on my phone. I think they are
$1.
$3 for the big ones, $3 or $4 for the real big one size.
Maybe just $2.
So let's.
Different theme.
So how do you want to do? And how many hands do you want? I can put it together a little package for you. Because there are hands, arms like that. There, look at that corn. There's a corn ear. There's the cow with horns. Looks like a sheep. Four hands and a cow. So how much did you say, Andrew? $2? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? Four hands and a cow. Is that, you want the silver cow or goldish? Oh, just hands. I've got arms. This combo is getting weird. Are there just hands in here?
I have some hands with there.
Because I've got the arms. I don't see hands.
But they're the charms I have, they're not Milagros.
Whoops. Thank you. 3 of 40 are mixed into 41. Thank you so much. Let me grab that out of here. I thought that felt short in there. We did just sell 41 as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that away. I don't know if there are just hands in here. There are arms. Don't. And so the silver cow is good. Okay. And you at least get you a silver cow. And says, oh, I thought I saw hands. Let me look.
Let's have these.
He has like these. These are different, but he has those. We're interested in those. There's like a foot. There's a foot. But I think all the hands are connected to arms in here. But I can get you a silver cow if you're interested in that. Let me give it a number. You can grab that. TRL 42, $2. Silver cow.
I can't believe I can't find those little hammers.
Little hammers.
Little tools.
In that case, I'll take one silver cow and one gold cow. Okay. I'm going to make it the same number for you. I'm just going to change it to 4. TRL 42 for you, man. Okay. What's the Milagros? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else interested in more turquoise?
They're probably tired of it.
Tired of the turquoise? He's like, don't sell all my turquoise. That's probably enough turquoise anyway. Who's still out here with us? If you're still here, say hi. Let's wake up the internets a little bit. If you're out here, say hi. Let us know you're still tuned in, turned on, ready to go. Anybody got any more requests for Andrew? Finding more requests? Huh?
What number?
42. Try and get our way to at least 50. You make sure.
Start fresh.
Start fresh. Susan's still here. Thank you, Susan, for being here. I know Anne's still here, just talking with her. What are we starting fresh? You want me to start reading again?
No, I want them to come up with something new.
Oh, come up with new stuff. Kim's still here. May is still here. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna take a drink. My mouth is dry. Norma's still here, fighting Pepper for my ice cream, she says. Susie's here. What kind of ice cream you got?
I didn't get any.
I didn't get any ice cream either. Vicky's still here. Boy, Norma's got all the good stuff tonight.
I don't.
You don't want it? Not really. Had cheesesteak and fries, and then had the.
Yeah, no.
It is cold here.
And now it is like 30.
D-Lou is still here. Thank you for being here. I don't recognize your name. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Len is still here asking any phosphiterite beads.
Maybe.
Phosphiterite. Susie was celebrating her bestie's birthday today. What'd y'all do down there? Did you have a good time?
I don't think I have that busted around.
Okay.
We've had it in the past.
I know.
But
Norma's eating extreme moose tracks.
that sounds unfortunate.
It does sound a little unfortunate. Got some extreme moose tracks going on.
I know, but it's left a trail or something.
It's a little scary sound.
You're young.
I know. What are these?
What is it?
This whole strand, is this glass? Is this?
You're far away.
Some of this is glass. I don't know what these are. Aqua. This is what I'm looking at, y'all. Isn't this pretty? Like, huh? 42 still? No.
Maybe just pull something nearby.
Pull something nearby just to show.
And like, I don't know, like all this like random jibbly stuff I have to go through.
Gibbly stuff.
Okay. You know, I am reorganizing the studio.
I know. I was telling them before. Let's see. TRL43. I have 3 of these available. And these are only 18 each. These are beautiful peridot. And again, these are like the labradorite we had before. Nobody grabbed the labradorite, but these are beautiful peridot beads. And these are these squares. And these are 15 or 16-inch strands. Yeah, 16-inch strands. Oops. And they are approximately about 4 millimeters, 3 to 4 millimeters bead size. And that is $18 a strand. Let's see here. Nepalese beads with silver or brass textured caps, says Anne.
I found some Luna, but I don't know if they'll want those.
Tin beads, says Anne. Kim says, time for raspberry chocolate chip in SoCal if I can get the Talenti jar open. Talenti's good. Vicky says, those Talenti jars are horrible to open. I stopped buying it for that reason. Yeah, they're hard to open and close sometimes, right?
Some people, they love those jars, but they save them for bees.
Yeah. But if they get stuck, they really get stuck, I feel like. We've sold another one of 35. Thank you so much. Susie said, we ordered pizza and built a fire in the fire pit. Bestie is an old hippie musician who's lived quite the life. So we listened to his stories. Fascinating. Wish he'd create an audiobook. Yeah, why not? Right? Susie's bestie.
Radio person?
Huh? Susie Wyatt.
Oh.
Is that your ship friend? Or is it a different person? Boat Boy? Is it Boat Boy? Is that what you? Trying to remember everybody's nickname on this.
That's different.
We just sold one of the Peridot strands. Thank you so much.
I have these little silver charms. She doesn't make them anymore. And they have little, like, birthstones in them.
Oh, wow. We haven't had those in a long time. How much are those?
And they're silver.
Yeah.
I don't know. $8.
8 each. Okay, we've got 2 different colors of these. These would go really well with the Peridot I just showed. Let me move these down. I'm surprised more of these little composite beads didn't sell. They're really cool. So these are Nina. And
you stopped getting stuff because the prices were going on.
Bestie is different from Boat Boy. Okay. So this is
But that nickname sounds sensual.
sensual. This
Like
is
anybody's, I don't know.
these have a dark green. I think this is S word, right? In emerald, in silver, and then
What is Emerald's birth time?
when is Emerald's birth time? I don't know.
Is that
I should know birthstones, but I don't.
I know Peridot is August.
And then this is the Peridot one. And there are 2 of these available. Nina Charms. I think is my mom? I can't remember. Haven't heard from Boat Boy lately, but I will when he needs something. LOL. Uh-oh.
Sensual.
Sensual. Oh my goodness. Susan says May.
One of Emerald's.
May. That's TRL 45. Let me see what else I've got over here. Huh?
I'm gonna drop some again.
You're dropping over there. Ooh, these are nice. You almost did it.
Some of the stuff is teetering with Harry.
TR 46. These were 24. I'll drop them down to 20. Let me see how many I've got. Peridot is August. That's my mom.
Didn't they just say that?
Huh?
Didn't they just
I think you said that. My mom is August. She is Peridot. There are 4 of these available. This is a coated topaz.
That's like basically coated quartz.
Look at that. Coated topaz in this semi-dark blue.
You're gonna make it fit.
Semi-dark blue. These are about 3 millimeters. I've got 4 strands of these microfaceted. $20 a strand. TRL 46. We've just sold one of the 45s. Thank you so much. I'm going to put away this one here, the 36s. I think we sold 2 or 3 of those. There's at least one of those still available. Oh. Emerald is May, Peridot is August. We just sold one of the 44s. Thank you so much. It hit you like a truck. It is getting. It's getting late.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
We're not even at duo.
Yeah, this is it's getting close to duo time. That's when you know it's getting late because we're usually duos right before dinner.
Some dimpled beauties.
Oh, you found dimpled beauties?
I think. I don't know if these are the ones you wanted.
Anyone was asking for dimpled beauties? How much for those? $1. I was going to say this is not a lot.
A whole dollar. I'm getting slap happy. You know, I'm getting tired.
I know you're going to get the good prices if you keep going. Start now's when you should start asking for the things.
You know, maybe it's like if I get like in the zone or something, and I start finding stuff.
What was the light blue strand held up a few minutes ago? Looked like aqua, but I'm guessing it was these ones. This is a coated topaz. If you're talking about those coated topaz, it's darker than an aqua. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about though. I think that's as close to aqua as I had. Those are beautiful coated topaz, not glass. We wouldn't sell you glass for 20 generally. Here's these dimpled pewties. You can get this many for $1. TRL 47. No, a single strand bigger. Oh, you're talking about this necklace. This. That was this necklace. What is on this necklace, Andrew? He never.
Look, I know
It's like glass and aqua. Like these look like glass. These look like aqua to me.
It's some of them may be aqua, but it looks more like quartz.
Because there's some blue in some of them.
But that's not in all of them. It's like in the in between. See?
Yeah. So, are you?
Let me see the class.
Looks like silver.
That's silver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's like a $30 low class.
So it's glass, big ones, possibly quartz / aqua. There's some that are blue, but Andrew thinks some of them are also just quartz. And then a sterling silver toggle. If anybody wants it, what do you want to do on it, Andrew?
30.
30. TRL 48.
Anybody want these little hearts with eyeballs?
Hearts with eyeballs. How much you want for them? I'll just put them out. There's 4 in a pack. There are 4 packs available.
$5 a pack.
$5, 4 packs. TRL 49. Somebody just asked for pearls. Says, I really love the boat boy. He's a bestie in a different way. We can only tolerate each other for X amount of time. We have to take a break. But I know he's okay. And if he's in trouble, he'll reach out.
I know people like that.
Yep. Sometimes you're just better off in small doses.
I bet I have heard people say that about me. They're like, they said, oh, I already saw him. I don't need any more.
I don't need any more.
I said, gee, thanks. And then I was riding the escalator.
They didn't know you were right behind.
I'm not going to say who it is.
These are about 8 millimeter. These are like a flat backed.
Her name starts with a K though.
And these are these beautiful hearts with eyes. All right. 47 is sold, those little cuties. Somebody grab those. Thank you. Was this the strand, Kim, that you were asking about? That necklace?
Is Kimberly still watching?
I haven't heard from Kimberly in a little bit.
Or her kids getting
Bothering her. Getting in the way of seeing the pretty beads.
I would be asking questions. He's like, you know what time it is? It's beat time.
You don't happen to have a stash of Ragged Robin beads that you want to sell? Anne asks.
What is it?
Ragged Robin beads? ROBYN, Ragged Robin. So
Ragged.
RAGGED. GGED.
ED, ragged.
Yep, Robin, ROBYN. Mm-hmm. So 49 doesn't have holes. No. No holes in these. They are cabochons.
You know what? I may have that. But you know what? I never knew who made that. I have to dig for that, but I do think I have it. Is this what you're talking about? Like that kind of stuff?
Are these the...
Because I think I got...
She was an artist in the UK. Can't remember her real name. These things?
Like they're ceramic?
Ceramic beads, Anne?
And they're kind of like tubes and stuff. Because I think I got some of those in like a trade, and I never knew who made them.
Anne says if Len is here, she probably knows.
Or is it more like this colorful? I don't have that. It kind of looks like Diane hockey stuff.
We've just sold 48. Thank you so much.
Oh, I know which ones you're talking about. The one that kind of look like a portal. One of them stick. Well, is she still alive?
No.
You know, a lot of people it's not alive
I'm
anymore.
going to put 39 away. No one grabbed these. This is that dyed turquoise. And they're really pretty green, deep green. $10 for that span. These little nuggets.
I was kind of bumming myself out because I was like, well, it's like when your grandma was telling me about how she had the address book and she crossed the names out.
Oh.
I was like, great.
Says no, they were colorful, very organic, lots of pods and tiny beads.
So this is that stuff I was telling you about how they sell the turquoise.
What is it?
It's
Oh,
turquoise.
to push it into the conglomerate. A whole bag of it.
And that is for inlay. That's what somebody just gave this to me. And I was like, that's like $100. And they're like, I'm sure you'll make something nice. This has been a couple of years.
A little bit of time has passed.
A little bit. Just mildly so.
Mildly so.
What else people wanted recently ask?
Pearls.
Pearl.
Like what kind of pearls?
You know, we could fire these. They kind of look like them Ragged Robin. Them beads I made.
I'm gonna put 44 away.
This is the glaze.
What is it?
Those ceramic beads I made.
Yeah. We've sold a bunch of those. We put them into little...
This not for sale though, because it's not fired yet.
Yeah. The turquoise would be cool to use with epoxy clay, says Anne.
Yeah, I think I've used that. I used it in a little butterfly So I did use it.
You did use it.
Christy had this thing where she started with a butterfly. And I don't know what she stuck in hers, but I made it for like the cover of an ATC little folder. And I stuck them in. But
These away.
some of the pearls. This is the one that's called
Susan.
Susan
Surreal.
Surreal.
Says those look like little cabbages. And Susan says larger rather than smaller pearls. We have that one box of
The Baroque.
the Baroques,
Baroque.
but I don't know what the price was on those anymore. I think that's why I've never shown them again. So I think the price is missing. I'm gonna put away the coated topaz. Beautiful. Somebody's asking Triteri. Hello, welcome. Asking for amber. I'm sure there's amber around. Actually, I might know there's some amber. I think over there.
There's some at the house.
I think there's some amber.
I know exactly where it is at the house.
Let me look over here and see.
I'm on the floor.
I might be thinking of that too. Moved it. Moved it. A nice big strand of amber.
Oh, I don't have that. That's all I was thinking.
Huh?
Early. I need to love on them a little bit.
Love on them.
They're getting not
TRL 50.
no pearls. If you don't wear them, they go dull.
Yeah. All right.
You can show it. I don't even know how much to price that. That is expensive string.
I think these were like 50 a piece.
They were spending.
Is anybody interested in these? These are the big Baroque.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's Robin Cove. They made that Ragged Robin. You know, she had a set, like I think her boyfriend died. And maybe husband. Another girl. Anyway.
So we used to have these ones at that.
Um
And do them at 40 each.
I don't know if people are interested.
Anybody interested in this? Should I give these a number? If you're interested in the Baroque pearls, they'd probably be about $40 each. Somewhere in there. Andrew will get a real price.
I don't know. I could probably do 32.
32 each. So let me do it this way. 32 each. They are lettered and numbered. Yes, Robin Cove, I think she stopped making beads or makes them sporadically.
She still makes stuff, but it's mostly pots.
So these are TRL 50, and then you can give me the letter of the one you want. If anybody's interested, this is A. B, C, D,
You know, I sure have read
E,
them.
F, G, H, I, K, M, N, and O. So TRL 50 and then the letter if you'd like to claim any of those. Size wise, let me just give you a size. They are about 19 by 29. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Beautiful pearls. Beautiful colors in there. You can see the blues and the purples, pinks.
I hope nobody buys them.
These?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we just sold N.
Mm-hmm.
That's that one. That's a
Oh,
nice one. Thank you so much. That's a glossy baby right there. And the holes in these, they go through lengthwise, which makes them great for making into a pendant or an earring. Boy, can you imagine a pair of earrings with those? So there is 50. Are we stopping?
yes.
Okay. Andrew's worn out. Stopping at 50, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions on anything, send us an email. And we'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, with something else for you. I was telling them about the spring cleaning idea, and some of them like the idea of various things of ours. So, like artwork or sculptures or things that we have around.
Maybe.
So I just brought it up to see if anybody was interested, and they said maybe, could be, sounds nice. So maybe we'll do something like that sometime. But tomorrow night we'll have something else for you, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for all of you who joined us tonight. If you sent us an email and you are new, please make sure that you send us your shipping address so we know where we're shipping to. And we invoice via Square. So we'll send you a Square invoice. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna go have some soup soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
See ya.